He did, however, see all of the debris that it picked up and tossed through his neighborhood. Sirens blared a warning to residents at Pawnee and Rock as this tornado approached. It would darken as it touched down.
Not going to be a threat to our area at all. And then, for a while, it stopped moving to the left and right, which I could only anticipate meant it was moving forward, and it did get a lot closer at that point. And yeah, then I was concerned about our neighborhood and home.
Now, about how far away are you from it at this point?
It's hard to tell, especially when you're looking through a camera lens like this, but I'd say that right about there, it's no more than 1.5 to 2 miles away.
Are you thinking at any point, maybe I shouldn't be doing this?
Yeah, I've got my wife and daughter in the basement at this point, and I think it isn't too long after this that you'll see me not filming anymore.
Well, I'm not a tornado expert, but I've seen enough tornadoes to know that these were some very large tornadoes that occurred in the south part of Wichita, and of course did the damage in Hayesville and around the McConnell area, and have done a lot of damage in the Butler County area. These tornadoes, as you're watching it, strange things happen when you have the camera on your shoulder. I know from being a photographer myself, you tend to think that you're immune from injury, and that this is not really happening because you're looking through the lens.
I went back up to look, and it had shifted to the north a little bit. And I went outside with my camera and got up on the roof. It was fairly easy because it's an embankment up the roof, and that's what I filmed. This is probably within 3/4 of a mile north of us now. We're on 31st Street South, and that's looking towards Pawnee, and the tornado's going east.
It looks like there are multiple vortexes there, like one on the left side of the screen starting to come down with the one that's already on the ground.
Right, that did show up right at this point in time, but later on it's just one funnel, and this is about 6:37 when I started taping, and I ended probably about 6:45.
Now, we believe that this is the one that went through the McConnell area and skirted along the southern part of Wichita, may even have done the damage in the Hayesville area that you shot here. This is a massive funnel. You can tell how strong and intense this storm system was as it moved through the area, and all day long today. Forecasters have been saying that this weather system that was moving through was capable of producing very severe weather, and they were right. Unfortunately, the severe weather has occurred right here in southern Sedgwick County and in the city of Wichita. This tornado shot about 6:37 this evening by Tony Mahoney. What's going through your mind as you're watching this? Are you thinking that you should be in the basement?
Well, like I said, when I initially saw it, it was due west of us, and I was concerned at that point in time. But then as I went up, it was north of us. The winds were strong out of the south, and it was clear to the south, so I figured I could take a few shots before I had to take cover.
Could you hear anything at this point?
No, there was not any loud noise or anything.
What were you thinking about? Was it coming right towards you at this point?
Straight ahead. That's straight south, I guess it'd be southwest of my house, coming straight at us.
Why aren't you, and I've asked a lot of people this evening, and I think if that was happening to me, I'd be hitting the basement. How come you weren't?
Well, it was an opportunity I didn't want to pass up. I've waited a long time to see one of these, and I finally saw it, and I wanted to film it. I was talking to the neighbors last night about tornadoes, and I said sooner or later I'm going to get me one, and I got one. But I knew when to bail out. I knew enough.
What were your neighbors doing at this point? Was everybody out on their porch, or were the other people in the basement?
Neighbor across the road came running out, said tornado. He went downstairs, and everybody else was silent. I was the only one out there. My wife was behind me in the back.
And you hear that? You hear that?
I hear it.
Oh man, look at this!
David Ray stopped taping the tornado shortly after this, then headed to the basement with his family.